Look at that. Those beautiful things are rain clouds. How amazing is that? Now, if they'll just pour, we did get some water, not a ton, but we did get some water. So I'm gonna say, yeah, bring it. Come on. We need a good soaking. And of course, no video is complete without Old Glory, right? Still waving. Weren't here when this last downpour came. There's my co-host, Mr. Karma. Karma, say hi. Well, he at least heard me, right? So let's get to talking about real estate, right? Because that's what we're here for. Hey, everybody. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty and Caballo's Realty Referrals. Sorry, kind of got my hands full a little bit. You know what? Those thunderclouds are amazing. Really looking forward to seeing some rain, just because we really need it so bad, right? So, just got done with another one of our training meetings. Unlike other brokerages, we don't open our training meetings to everybody. That may sound kind of ugly, but it's not really meant that way. My agents do have the ability to invite someone to come to our training meetings, but we don't just invite anybody. I prefer that they actually call me, talk to me. Let's talk about what your goals are and what you'd like to do. And I'm not screening anybody out. I just want to get a feel for people before they come to our training meetings, because like I said, my philosophy, I'm not just taking agents just because they have a pulse. I don't believe in that. That's not the proper way to do business, and it's not the way to set people up for success. So, agent-inspired video, as there are so many others I've done. Agents all the time asking, what should I be asking a broker? What should I, everybody says interview the broker. I could do probably an hour and a half on questions to ask. Questions to ask can stem from, what training are you going to provide for me? Are you providing me listing training? Are you providing me training for sellers, selling for seller, tongue-tied? Are you providing me information for sellers, information for buyers, information for both? Do you have a particular path for me? Are you providing me training on the software that we're going to be using? Are you providing the software that we're going to be using? Do I need to pay for that extra? Is that provided? There's a lot of information that I gather from going to the Broker Alliance gatherings that are offered by the Royal Palm Coast Board of Realtors. Those things are amazing. I truly love going to those because I get to in turn take that information and pass it on to my agents, which I guarantee you probably 90% of the brokers out there are not attending these functions, and they're free, and the information that comes from them is actually priceless. So to that point, all the different things you could be asking. Do you do CDAs, commission disbursement authorizations? That's a very legitimate question. Is there a split? What's my split? Thunderclouds. Thunder, yeah, cool. Is there, and that's rain, even better, right? Let's pause and let me take this inside. Rain, it is so amazing. Had to bring it inside. So let's get back to where we're at. Questions that you can ask the broker, right? Are you providing my E&O insurance? That's a biggie, right? Or are they going to a la carte you and charge you for that? If you go to one of those brokerages that's charging you a good bit of money for E&O insurance, you might want to do some homework on that because you might be with the wrong brokerage. When it comes to training, we do training once a month in person, and I also offer training to our agents basically via Google Meet almost anytime, right? So long as they can schedule, they got time on their calendar, we have time on our calendar. We do go Google Meet, I share my screen with them, and they watch step by step on how things are done. Today we talked about some risk mitigation, we talked about a few legal updates, we talked about our real estate software and some trends that I'm seeing that our agents are going to need to tighten up on a little bit, because we do run things in an organized fashion. We're not anywhere near as tight as we were when we were back in the military days, but we do still like to do things in an organized fashion because it just makes everything flow smoother, right? So if we ever were to get audited, because yes, that can happen, if we ever were to get audited, all of our ducks are in a row up front, right? And it's a safeguard to our agents. So why not do things the right way up front? We had Blake Chapman from State Insurance come and talk to our agents about insurance and things that are going on in the insurance world, positives, negatives, things to look for, right? And then we did some role play, right? I pretended like I was a customer on the phone, and my more senior agents, they were able to chime in and elaborate and share some of the conversations that they've had with agents. So on that note, you know, training has to be fun, it has to be educational, you know, you need to encompass different things into it so it's not boring. And you have to understand that nobody learns at the same pace. Some people are going to pick it up quick and some people aren't. So you have to have that mix in there. And, well, you know, we have a great lunch while we're at it. You know, we had a giant fruit bowl that Lisa got from Chick-fil-A. Those are amazing if you haven't had one before. You know, and then we ordered lunch boxes from Jason's Deli, and those just things are almost always amazing. And we have a little bit of a working lunch. You know, we train for 3 hours the second weekend of every month. We do it like that on purpose. We do it on Saturday from 10 to 1 so we can get maximum agent participation. And it's super cool. And then after the fact, I send out some notes here and there about things that took place so the other agents that couldn't make it, they benefit from the information as well, right? Lots of things that you can do, lots of questions you can ask. Is there a dress code? Do you have any kind of particular policies in place? Do you have any kind of indemnification? I can probably list off, I believe in my documentation in Caballo's Realty, we have probably about 30 pages that we have agents review before they actually join the brokerage, and we go over every page with them so they understand what's going on, and so they understand what they're getting from us and what our expectations are from them, because we want you to be successful. I mean, in the realm of the real world, if I make you successful, I just made myself successful. So my effort is going to be in making you the best agent that I can make you, because if you're that much better than most of the other agents out there, the business is going to head your way just because people are going to want to work with you. So, ton of questions out there, ton of questions you could ask me. If you're a new agent and you're just not sure what's going on and you need some help, or you just want to float some questions by me, come on, send them my way. For right now, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, and I'm really going to enjoy the rain because it is coming down and we love it, we need it. So, peace to everybody. Hope everybody has a great Mother's Day. Don't forget that. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Give Mom a hug. My mom's not here. God bless her. I miss her tons. You know what? Enjoy the weekend, folks. Have a great Mother's Day. Later. We so need the rain. So need the rain. Love it. Have a great weekend, everybody.